Literally, like, I got a Twitter DM while I was in the bathroom making my food, because that's where I make my food. From random Twitter user. You know what it said? Hey, I see you follow the official CSGO Twitter. You must love gambling. Check out this gambling website. Literally, it's like, I'm going to show this person gambling because they like CSGO. This is how far gaming has come. Actually insane. You have CSGO installed? You must like gambling. How'd they know? How'd they know, dude? I mean, they're right, but how'd they know? Like at first, they're like, you know, CSGO gambling, but it's true. Like CSGO playing the game is gambling because it's, you know, not even skill based. You just need good teammates and then you win, right? And that's just pure randomness. So that's gambling. And then like, when you're done with that, then you open a case. That's gambling. The whole thing is gambling. It's a gambling all the way down. Like turtles all the way down. And then you watch CSGO Pro matches so you can gamble on them. That's gambling. Nothing wrong with a little gambling. True. Just win, all. Then you won't have anything to complain about. That's my strategy. If you just win at gambling, then you're good to go. Like, I don't mind a trick being completely random if I actually hit it, you know? But once I don't hit it, then it's bullshit that it's random. Right? Okay, if I quick turn like that, that's probably faster. I quick turn right into shooting the bow, break open the door. Speed, aggression. Ooh, clean. Crystal clear. Like my pee, because I'm hydrated as frick. Oh my god. Not so clean anymore. Still green though. Pace pals, be appeased. I got my emote artist, Ty, working on a really good emote. It's gonna be a GIF emote. Maybe like Pace Pal. You know, which is like the Pepe that like leaves and comes back depending on the numbers behind him. but it's gonna be Soko, and she's gonna be dressed like the guy from Time Splitters, Cortez, and she's gonna like time travel, like wiggle fade in and out based on the pace. It's gonna be a sick emote. Oh, we might have to kill Nodders for it, I'm sorry. I know Nodders is a good emote, but we only have 5 gifts, dude. This is bullshit. I have like 60, I don't have 60. I have like 30 emote slots, but I don't want any of them. I just want like 10 GIF emotes. Be more than enough. Who the fuck uses regular emotes? GIF emote gang. I'll probably get rid of Soko Boom. How do you play with the Krauser mod? So first you install the Krauser mod, and then you hit play. I know, insane. Debating on going out, what do you think? Do it.
What are you buying?
I never regret going out. It's always fun. I never regret going out, but I do sometimes regret staying in. Yeah, it is Minimaro. Wait, did someone redeem it on the last run? I think they did. I forgot. Doesn't matter, because Minimaro's gonna win. This is the run on this run. Nice thing about Krauser is there's like no RNG. It's pretty cool. I always curse the day I was born when I committed to going out with friends because I'd rather be in my underwear at home. But then you're always glad that you went out. Yeah, see, it's just like a anxiety thing or something. I don't know. Like, you're always, it's just inertia, right? Like, I am in my couch. I don't want to leave it. But like, once you do, it feels good. It's one of the things I love about my girlfriend is she always gets me to go out and do stuff. Because otherwise I just sit at home and play games all day. What's the record with Krauser? 119.40 by me. We were like 20 seconds away from beating the Leon record with it. That's pretty cool. And that run's like not even good. I found a bunch of new skips during the run. It's like a 2.5 minute time save that's not in it. Jump in the water and kill the fish with your bare hands. Just like Daddy told you. What's up, Slayer? It's going. I'm still just keeping the mod author's DMs open on the side, just coping that he'll send me a better version. I am 20 seconds away from making this meme run faster than the normal world record. And we found a new skip that saves like 2.5 minutes. Krauser is very broken. You don't really like the people that are gonna be there? Okay, then maybe don't go. I hate that shit. When you're like trying to go somewhere with your friends, but they want to invite people that you don't like. That's the Giga Chad move, dude. Like, you just go, and then, like, if you're not having fun, just leave. Just Giga, like, I'm not having fun. Goodbye, and just walk away. If you're an adult, you can do that. It's kind of hard to. You get, like, anxiety because you want to, but you don't want to get bullied or whatever. But, like, yeah, you just... Like, oh, I'm just gonna, you know, but your homies will understand. Like, I'm not really having that much fun. I'm gonna go home. Like, you good? Yeah, like, yeah, you just, you know. Karen's a bitch. I'm out of here. Goodbye. You just leave. Dude, I've done that. I've asked friends if they could find a way home because I wanted to leave and you drove everybody. Okay, that's a little different though. You're really gonna be doing your friends dirty like that when you drove them all there? That's rough. Probably. Emote, but like, I think it only comes out on PS4 and PS5, so not many of us speedrunners have those. Shit, Ashley is in armor. Hold on one second.
Too easy.
There we go. Exit.
Leon, shoot those barrels on that wagon.
I just stopped hanging out with my mates because they kept calling people that I don't like. Just being around them bums me out. Sad. That sucks. I've done that. Let me tell you, the invites to other events dry up pretty fast. Yeah, definitely. For sure. Right, like I want to be invited, but I don't want to go. Are you really the good homie then? Doesn't seem like you're that good of a homie. I love getting invited to stuff and I always say yes. Unless I like have to work. Or like I have stuff planned with my girl. It kind of makes me sad sometimes. Like, especially before I was dating my girlfriend, I'd be like, run into somebody at the skate park or something, skate, have a really good session, like we both had a lot of fun. I fucking love this game. And then, I'd be like, let's skate again, you know? They'd be like, let's skate again. I'm like, yeah, sure, what's up? Like, fucking hit me up, like literally whenever. I like make my own schedule. I'll just like meet you wherever. We'll go skate that day. And every time anyone hit me up, I'd just be like, drop everything and just go. But then no one hits me up, dude. Fucking sucks. So I was just like, all right then. All good. I guess I'll skate by myself. But literally like never tell anyone no for like anything. Always go, but then just never get hit up. It's like sad. And you see them on Instagram skating with somebody else who's also your friend and you're like, damn, they didn't hit me up either. Sad. Fucking Mike and Curtis over here hanging out and you're friends with both Mike and Curtis and you told both of them to hit you up and neither of them did. But when you skate, like when you happen to run into each other at the skate park, you both have a great time skating with each other. Son of a bitch. Then you hit them up as well and they're like, sorry, I can't go. Got work.
Use this.
Yellow herb.
Leon, are you okay?
And you're the one who introduced Mike and Curtis? Dude, sometimes that'd be it, actually. That's how I make all my friends. Is like, that's all my friends. You just like run into them at the skate park or whatever, and then you skate together.
Too easy.
I feel you, Melomana. What difficulty, bro? Like, there are some people that I used to skate with all the time, and every time I like run into them, it's like a fucking banger of a time. We both have like a shit ton of fun and skate like really hard. And every single time they're like, yeah, dude, I'll hit you up next time I go skate, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll see on their Instagram story or some shit, they're literally at a skate park that's like 10 minutes away from my house. That they know is 10 minutes away from my house. And they didn't hit me up like the next day. I'm like, bruh. I'm just like, quit fronting, dude. Did you have fun or not? It looked like you had fun. Probably think you're busy, but I literally tell them I make my own hours. If you hit me up, I will literally just stop streaming and go hang out. I told him, like, look, I have more money than I know what to do with. This is before I was trying to buy a house, but I was like, look, I have more money than I know what to do with. I just stream because it's fun. Like, I will literally just go skate whenever. But then you don't get hit up, Sag. All good though. I have a girlfriend. I don't need friends. It's kind of true though. I mean, not really, but like, kind of true. Somewhat true, you know? Like, you know, that's pretty true. True. It's definitely half true. That's somewhat true. That's pretty true. True. Any truers? Me and my girl are like best friends, so we just hang out all the time. I don't mind that at all. To try a kid as well, one day. I definitely want kids. More than one, probably, but not for a few years. House, then dog, then kid. In that order. Baby steps. You have a kid before you have a house, you'll never have a house. It's not always true, but like, I feel like that's a general rule that you should probably follow. Dog is the test run, exactly. You can fuck up raising a dog and things will go okay. You fuck up raising a kid, it won't go okay. Nah, dude, if I have kids, no video games. Video games aren't even real, dude. Fucking live in the woods. No social media. I'm not even religious, but we'll go to church every Sunday. Just for social interaction. True, comrade, but not nearly as bad as if you mess up raising a kid wrong. Like worst case scenario, your pit bull tears into an elementary school. You know what I mean? Dude, I had unfettered access to the depths of the internet in like 6th grade. Permanently scarred. I mean, understanding and knowing how the internet works and like being able to use it, very important, especially at a young age. But like, bro, they no TikTok. You know what I'm saying? You like an hour of YouTube a day, max. They're gonna be super athletes, all right? Get them in the gym. 6 months old. Benching 350, like Krauser. Nah, this is some shit tier content compared to stuff I'll make in the future. If they ever watch my content, it won't be this. It's also bound to telling Ashley to wait, man. Same keybind. Yeah, my early game in my PB was really good. I think the first bad room was Waterhall. Actually. It wasn't even bad either, I just lost like 10 seconds. The yellow herb and the barrels near the painting where the jail key is. This one, right? Huge dub, boss man. Big ups. Still don't have a really excellent strat for that room. It's just kind of okay. Oh. I'm cracked. Hey, Big Lord. Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm just kidding about the pitbull thing. I had a pitbull for her. She's the sweetest dog ever. I just think it's funny. Oh. Me when I spread misinformation about pit bulls. XDD. One punch! Come here. Hurry up! Where the hell is Ashley? I thought she was way closer than that. This is kind of scuffed too. Also, I fucking trolled actually. It's fine.
There's a crank over there.
I had to use a flash when I didn't really want to, but don't really use flashes for much in this run anymore, so. Probably better to use a flash there anyways. No, Mind Boggler. I haven't even watched it. I don't really care. I'm just gonna play the game when it comes out. Regardless of what I see in the trailer, I'm still gonna play the game. And the trailer is not gonna change my opinion of it when I play it, so. Bow is a good weapon. I just have bad aim. Smiley face. Me win bow. Oh my god. Come on. I trolled. The running guy's gonna grab her. Yep. Resets. My timing is so weird for Krauser. I never know when to do what because this is. I spent so much fucking time shooting assholes with the bow because the bow is so fucking inaccurate. So my timing is like all off. Bro. Fuck. Just die. Yeah, so I'm doing what they call trolling. I should be grabbing the frag grenade at the bottom when I kill everybody with the arm. Yeah, my water haul was dog shit in my PB because I'm still saving time on that run. That's crazy. The water haul was awful. I saved 10 seconds. What's up, my dude? Howdy. Okay, don't fuck up the gallery skip this time.
Too easy.
I'll save a bunch of time. Hasta la Vistadors. That's my split name for. That was my split name for. At least 3. I'm too high. I can fire grenade myself though. I think. Hopefully. Bro, am I trolling? Might be trolling. I'm fucking trolling. We're down 2 fire grenades. That's not good. Wait, this gold is fake for sure. 100%. bitch. Find that skin for Camaro wall? Nope. I did not. But there's still a pretty substantial time save there. Not a minute though. The gold has me skipping the goat head and just going right to the end of the room, which you can't do, by the way. Otherwise you'll soft lock later on. But those 2 new skips alone will save a bunch of time. At least 2.5 minutes. Got a new way, new route. You go this way. It's faster. Bitch. Dual barrel roll. I'm gonna grab an extra fire grenade here.
Too easy.
I will say that I might be the only person on the planet that feels this way, but I really don't like the way RE Engine looks. Like 5 games deep into RE Engine and I'm like, man, I miss whatever the fuck they made DMC4 in. Hello? Well, there goes all my time save. You respectfully disagree? Wow. What an asshole. I hate you now. RE7 and Villages are masterpieces thanks to the engine. Bro. What? Masterpieces? Masterpiece of shit, more like. Bro, RE7 literally looks like a fucking water park. That game is more wet than Waterworld, dude. You can like see the anti-aliasing everywhere. I'm just kidding. DJ. Obviously. Is that its worse with RE2 Remake? Everything look wet? Everything looks wet in every game. DMC5 it got a little bit better. RE4 Remake it got a little bit better. Remake it got a little bit better. But like that game, that engine just looks wet. It is the wet engine. Not the RE engine, the wet engine. Fucking use that engine for BioShock, dude. Half the game's underwater anyways. Probably shouldn't have used those all at once, but all good. Yeah, I don't know. I just really don't like the way it looks, especially for DMC5. Like DMC5 looks so bad, dude. Like I hate the realistic aesthetic for Devil May Cry. It makes the gameplay so unreadable. Like, there's so many particle effects. Like it's insane. Just bloom and particle effects as far as the eye can fucking see, dude. Like the bitrate in my mind is dropping to 0 when I watch that game. It's crazy. Like it only looks good when you're playing it natively on your own computer. It is literally impossible to make DMC5 look good on a recording or like a live stream. You just can't do it because the current internet is not good enough to have the bandwidth to be able to stream that sort of fucking aesthetic. All good, King Master. No worries, dude. Pleasure to see you. Pretty good engine for photorealism though. I guess. I don't really think it looks photorealistic per se. I don't know. I just don't, I hate that aesthetic. You have to record that game at like literally like 100,000 bit rate. Otherwise you just can't see anything. And just the bloom and the particle effects everywhere. Like it's just so unreadable. It's really, and the camera's even more zoomed out than it was in DMC4. It's really hard to tell what's going on, honestly. What you have now. Everything in that game, like the anti-aliasing on the RE engine is so bad. Everything shimmers literally all the time. Like every single model shimmers because the anti-aliasing is like white. It's weird. And like I have good hardware. Playing on a fucking 4080. It still does that. It's crazy. To compensate for that, they just made the whole game wet. Like every game that's an RE engine is wet the whole time basically. DMC5 is like one of the exceptions, but even like the Glyphosate is like a wet texture. RE2 Remake, like the whole game is raining. Village also has a fuck ton of water. RE7, the whole game is underwater. It's basically Bioshock. I just don't think it looks good at all. Also, I'm just not a fan of realistic aesthetics in the first place. I don't really think they age very well, and they make games kind of hard to read and a little bit unapproachable sometimes. Oh, I made the cycle. Holy shit. Like, and because they try to make everything photorealistic, they sacrifice gameplay elements to do so, which is really annoying. Like, in DMC5, you can't do reversals, and you can't cancel like half the moves you could cancel in DMC4 because, well, the animations will look janky if you do that, but that only matters because they're trying to get like this hyper realistic aesthetic. And so when you sacrifice gameplay mechanics to fit the aesthetic, you're doing video games wrong in my estimation. No, my god, boggler. I see it in every footage I've ever seen ever. It always looks wet. Everything. Yeah, like I teach you, that's a perfect example. Like you can't turn on a dime.
Too easy.
Because, God forbid, the fucking animations looked a little jank for a second so you could actually have some control. What's up, Maya? Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh. DMC4 is the only DMC game you haven't played besides the Black Card, or besides Reboot. How's it hold up? DMC4 is interesting because so like, think about it this way. DMC4 is a lot like Super Smash Bros. Melee. Where like, casually, it's pretty much just not as good as the other ones, right? But like, for competitive or like high level play, it's just like vastly superior in every way. So like, it's kind of similar to Melee in that way. It's great casually, but like, so let's say like you give DMC4 one playthrough and just play it casually. It's like a 6, it's like a 7 out of 10. It's like pretty good, you know, nothing amazing. The entire second half of the game is just the first half of the game, but you're done backwards with a different character. But if you actually take the time to like get good at the game and like really learn it, it is by far the best Devil May Cry game. Like the mechanical sandbox that is at your disposal in DMC4 is way more vast than 3 or even 5. The problem is the actual base campaign experience, like when you just play the campaign, is not that good. That's why like all the high level players either like play Bloody Palace all the time or just like very specific missions over and over again. But yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag. Like it's phenomenal. Like if you get good at the gameplay mechanics, it's definitely the best one. But if you're just looking to play it like once or twice, you know, just have some fun, then it's gonna be like not as good as 3, obviously, but like also not as good as 5, probably. But you know, a good game still. Not like terrible, but not nearly as enjoyable. Nice Novies. Okay, I gotta remember the new skip here. Based. Okay, actually, I think I skipped one too many. I deleted one too many splits here. Yeah, I did. All good. We just already remake this run and got rid of the clock tower real fast. No big deal. Like personally, DMC3 is my favorite, followed by 4. I mean, actually no. DMC3, then DMC1, then DMC4. But like, God, it's really close between 1 and 4. Special Edition gives it a couple extra playthroughs with the different characters. Yeah, but Lady and Trish are complete dog shit. So like, basically it's only Virgil. There's one extra playthrough. Oh, I trolled. This is the wrong way. I didn't know that there was a side tunnel there. Yeah, I lost a little time there. I got lost. No one likes playing as me. Like I'm the only one that dislikes playing as V. No, no one likes playing as V. I've never played Virgil in 5, but I have heard that people like Virgil in 4 a lot more. Again, like, you know, a lot of the reasons why like people dislike DMC 5 is because, well, the physics are more floaty, so air combos are way easier, which is not something that everyone likes, including myself. I'm not a fan really. But like, there are these things called reversals. So like in DMC4, let's say you do a charge shot while in the air, right? While you're recovering from the charge shot, you can input the animation, you can input the inputs for like a caliber, which is like the air flying forward move, like while the charge shot is coming out. And then the input for caliber requires you to lock on, right? So normally you can only do that in the direction of an enemy that you're locked onto. But if you buffer it during the charge shot, you can then let go of the lock-on button and then move the analog stick in any direction you want. And then when the caliber comes out, it'll go in any direction that you flick it at. So like by buffering the move and then letting go of lock-on, you can do directional attacks in any direction, which just like adds an insane amount of depth to the gameplay. And that is not a thing that you can do in DMC5. They intentionally removed it. That's one reason why people don't like DMC5's combat as much. And then there's also this thing called inertia. Which inertia is, so like, just like the inertia you learned about in school when you were a kid, like objects in motion stay in motion. It's like there are moves that give you inertia, moves that take away inertia, and moves that stop it. or like maintain inertia. So like, let's say you're in the air and you do a charge shot. The charge shot sends you flying backwards, right? So if you do a roulette spin while flying backwards off to the charge shot, like you buffer roulette spin out of the charge shot, then you will fly backwards in the direction that the charge shot hit you and maintain your velocity, right? So like you charge shot, you're flying backwards and you do roulette spin, and when you're doing roulette spin, you're flying through the air backwards in the opposite direction, right? Because of the inertia. And so that combined with the ability to do reversals, so like there's different moves. Like moves can do different things. They either like stop your inertia entirely, build inertia like the charge shot does, or preserve it like roulette spin, right? So like you have all these different ways that you can adjust your momentum in the air, and you can do reversals to do them. So like you can do really crazy shit like you like do reversed caliber, so you're going at an off angle towards an enemy and then jump cancel to maintain momentum. And I hate this fucking game. And then like, yeah, and just like you do all sorts of crazy fucking movement shit in the air, and it just, the skill ceiling just goes through the fucking roof because of that. And all of those mechanics are mechanics that just don't exist in DMC5. Why? Because the realistic aesthetic and the fucking realism, you know, my fucking people are gonna do it on accident. And those two things alone just give DMC4 so much more depth than 5. It's crazy. Also, I love Novies, dude. I really hope that whoever decided to put these things in the game has a long and prosperous life and all of their family lives sickness free for the rest of their days. Smiley face. I love it. It's so good. Like genuinely, this might be the best thing that anyone has ever created. Like fuck the polio vaccine, Novies 3. That's what, like, dude, if I could keep one human innovation, you know, like fuck going to the moon, fuck the polio vaccine. I want Novies 3. It's genuinely that good. I love it. It's so hecking good, dude. I love it. Bat chest. I love how if you kill the Novies, more Novies just keep coming. The only viable strategy is to just fucking turn your camera into prey. Well, I died twice. That's pretty cool. Thankfully, there's a 2.5 minute time save in the next split, so. Yeah, I totally agree, Mindboggler. Like, I would much rather play a game that looks like the fucking new Kirby game than something that looks like RE4 Remake, personally. That's what I love about DMC4's aesthetic. It just looks so good, dude. Like, these vibrant colors, fucking all over the place. It just looks awesome. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I thought. You could do it right from the start. You don't even need the ladder. Oh wait, I'm back in bounds. Weird. I wonder why that put me back in bounds. That's still a faster line for this ladder. Gonna do a hunk speed run? Yeah, assuming the trainer gets updated so it doesn't crash all the time. But I really... There's no way, right? This can't be right. There's no way this pace is right. I'm still behind. That's gotta fix itself in the next couple splits, right? There's no way. Because I didn't do that skip in my PB. I think, yeah, you're right. So it should update here, right?
Too easy.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, 2.5 minutes. Minecart skip. You only do that lunge skip out of animations? Yeah, so the way it works is like when you're doing an animation like a push or like a ladder climb or a jump down, you can interrupt it by doing Crowder's arm, and that'll just put you out of bounds. So like 115 for sure, right? I lost 2.5 minutes to Novi's 3. I'm currently 2 minutes ahead almost. Late game had some time saves. That'll be a 110. You really think so? It's hard for me to believe that it'd be that much faster than Leon. I mean, it is faster for sure. But I don't think, if we don't find any more skips than we already have, I don't know. That one guy was predicted 110 though, like really hard. He's like, nah, it's definitely 110. Like, is it a harder run without Ditman? Definitely not. This is way easier, for sure. Hell yeah, that's awesome. ECU. Good job. Shit's hard. I could save like 10 seconds in this room if I run to the side and then don't hit him with the sword. I'll skip his animation. Damn, I was hoping that put me out of bounds. Like, I want to walk straight through the wall. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. You whore. Your mother's a whore. No, if you try to dodge, so like if you try to do it through a QTE, then you'll soft lock. You get stuck in the QT forever. I said, whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe. Dude, so like, my girlfriend was showing me these old Vines the other day. And I'm just like, man, Vine is just like a so much funnier version of TikTok, and it came out like 10 years earlier. Like, how was Vine not like huge? Like, how did it die? I don't understand. It makes no sense. I guess it's like wrong time, wrong place, right? Like, because TikTok is like the biggest thing ever now, but it's literally exactly what Vine was. Because Vine used to be Musically, and then Musically sold, right? Instagram came and took everything away from Vine. How'd they do that? Well, my whole thing is like, what? They just didn't know how to monetize? Because like TikTok obviously knows how to monetize. What's up, CJ? How's the PS2 life treating you? Oh, yes, I love stupid time losses like that. Hell yeah. Bat chest. Oh, there goes 20 seconds. RIP. I don't know, maybe it's just because we like curated all of the good Vines into like compilations or whatever, but like Vines just on average just seem way funnier than TikToks. Maybe it's because there's only a bunch of fucking like progressivist weirdos, not like, you know, politically progressive, but I mean like people who like are jumping onto new apps and stuff that were on Vine at the time. Or what? And maybe it's just like the masses shouldn't be heard and that's why TikTok is cringe. Or the 110. Definitely not this run would be 110. There's no way. Like, but you know, soon TM. Hell yeah. Oh, Eternally. Based. Are you the 2 glasses of milk or whatever person in the DMT Discord, or is that a different person? I've been trying to figure out who the fuck that is forever now. I thought it was DK for a while, but it's definitely not. You said you were doing DMC3, right? And you were doing some D&B stuff. People that have weird Discord names, but then like it's their Discord name is different from their Twitch name, and then I never knew who they are. Boater. Oh, okay, gotcha. Boater. Boat. That'd be fun to see, Brandon. TikTok turned into porn talk? I mean, it really does serve you whatever you're looking for. So, I mean, I guess for you, probably is porn talk. Like, all of my girlfriend's TikTok is basically just relationship stuff. Hey, Tomboy Abs. Howdy. I don't have a TikTok, but I watch TikTok with my girlfriend a lot. Like every night before bed. It's like all cutesy relationship shit. TikTok algorithm super good at giving you what you want to see. I uninstalled it like a week ago. It feels good, man. Proud of you. Oh my god. Did you see that? Bro, I've always been a normie. What do you mean? I just play video games. I'm eating some chicken Alfredo that me and my girlfriend made. She's a really good cook, but every time she cooks chicken Alfredo, she messes it up, I swear. I don't know how, but the sauce doesn't come out good. Then we did it together last time and it turned out great. I'm like, what did you do last time? He's like, I don't know. The same thing, basically. No, it's real pasta. I made the sauce from scratch. It's just penne.
Too easy.
Where did I lose like 20 seconds?
Leave it to me, Leon.
You're the same way when you work in a restaurant. You cannot make pastaroni correctly. It's weird that like she makes amazing regular spaghetti, just not the Alfredo. And I like watch her do it, and I'm like, that should work. And then it just when it comes out, like
Leave it to me, Leon.
we put all the chicken in it and everything, and then we tasted it, and it tasted like water. It just tasted like nothing. I was so confused. So we did it again from scratch, and it turned out great. We didn't have quite enough Parmesan cheese though. It's a really hard time getting the Alfredo to thicken. I don't know why. Get the thickensy dickin, but not the Alfredo. How do you make Alfredo sauce taste like water? I don't know. Too much heavy cream, maybe? Yeah, you can, Kotai. It's the love that you put into it when you do it together. That's the secret ingredient. Cooking is pretty romantic. If you're cooking with somebody and you don't end up having sex, they're not the one. That's all I'm saying. If you don't get done before that chicken gets done, something's wrong. Call a therapist. Base and food pilled. Food pills like Choji. What are you talking about? We're all virgins? That's a self-report if I've ever seen one. That's sus. I love the visuals of the new Dead Space remake, Mind-boggler. It looks good.
I'm leaving it to you.
I eat so much better though that I'm with her now. It's kind of crazy. Like before, I was like, hell yeah, let's make some spaghetti tonight. You know what I'd do? I'd open up a can of that pre-made fucking meat flavored tomato sauce, and I'd boil some penne in a pot for like definitely not long enough. And then I just dump that shit on top of the not all the way boiled noodles. I call that a day. I'm like, damn, I'm eating good tonight. Like, hell yeah, this is sick. But I mean, now it's kind of an event, you know, like, look at this anti-aliasing around the Krauser. RE engine. It's like, now it's like, okay, you gotta let the fucking soup simmer for, the sauce simmer for like 45 minutes with the lid on, then 30 minutes with the lid off. You gotta cut up all these fucking vegetables. Didn't know I like onions. Now we need onions for literally every meal I eat. Like half a goddamn onion in that thing. Onions are great, dude. I made some fried rice, put onions in that. I really, we need bad. We're down bad. We're fucking desperate, dude. We'll suck some dick for a goddamn, what are those things called? The ShamWow guy was shilling them. The fucking stop chop or whatever. You like slap it and it cuts shit into little cubes. And all I'm saying is fucking, you got one of those, I'll bring the condoms. The slap chop, dude, because cutting vegetables sucks cock.
Too easy.
That takes the fun out, dude. What by like optimizing the cooking by like 20 minutes? You have one? Does it work? Are they good? We need a dicer or some shit. Over here crying like I just watched the Titanic for the first time, trying to cut these fucking onions, and then when I'm done cutting them, they're still in like 1 by 1 inch squares. Fucking ginormous. It was like 10 bucks. They suck? Shit. You have a nice chef knife? God, no. It's like the Walmart knife set, like the nice one, you know? That's like 60 bucks or whatever.
Been a long time, comrade.
I mean, like, it cuts fine. It's just that you have to cut these little fucking pieces. There's a million of them.
2 years ago. Is that what they told you?
You're the one who kidnapped Ashley.
Good slap chops cut wonderfully. Bad slap chops are so fucking bad they remove cuts from the food. The fucking glue chop, dude.
What do you want?
Do I watch MasterChef? Bro, all I watch is hentai and Twitch.
The sample Sadler developed, that's all.
That's it.
Leave Ashley out of this.
Oh, I needed her to buy Sadler's
No, not
trust in
really.
me. Like you.
Me and my girlfriend are gonna go see the Demon Slayer movie in theaters here soon, I think. It just came out, like, yesterday. It's like the last 2 episodes of season 2, which were phenomenal. And then the first episode of the next season.
You got her involved just for that?
They were gonna see that this week. Should be fun. I was watching Demon Slayer. She wanted to watch Demon Slayer. She seen like the first 8 episodes or whatever. She really liked it. I was like, fine, I'll try it. First like 10, 12 episodes, mid as fuck. After that, it actually got pretty good. The fucking animation is insane though. Like, holy shit. The animation is crazy. The quality is insane. It's like Sakuga the show. It's fucking wild. The writing isn't like super amazing, but god damn, the animation is the best I've ever seen. So I'm stoked to see that in theaters. It'd be cool. Doing the dishes while prepping the meal makes it like 100 times better than doing them after. Oh, true, yeah, for sure. You're like, before you even eat, you're done with the dishes. It's hilarious because the mangaka can't draw fights for shit. Yeah, but dude, whoever is in charge of the animation production, like, is insane. It's ufotable, right? But like, yeah, damn, it's crazy. Yeah, ufotable just like going in. No wonder it takes like a whole year to produce a season. And I thought My Hero Academia looked good. Compared to that, no, it don't. I watched the last Attack on Titan season. Nah, I watched like the first season and then dropped it in like 2016. Haven't watched it since. I was like, man, this show is brown, and then stopped watching. Basically. It's true though. The show is in fact very brown.
Too easy.
It's like the only color that that show is in is brown. Demon Slayer is like the exact opposite. It's like the most colorful show I've ever seen in my life. Didn't they debate everyone and tell everyone that the final season was going to be last season? And then they got to the end of that season and they're like, haha, that was part 1 of the last season. Debated. G3 is going in right now. Jesus Christ. Krauser sussy. No, just no. Yeah, where's the fucking slap chop guy? I need him, dude. Sell me that shit for like 5 installments of $29.99. Is this the remake or the original? Yes, this is the remake. I actually have it 20 days early and I'm speedrunning a mod. It's Dragon Ball? Nah. Nodders. Remake Nodders. Remakes in 20 days. It's like 24 days or something. No, it is 20 days, I think, actually. 24th, right? It's the 4th now, isn't it? Trying to find ways to waste a bunch of time. Here I am again on my phone. But, you know. That's me too, the vibe. You're unreasonably excited over it. You're fangirling. I hope it's good for your sake. Whoa! Since when can you do that? I've never seen him do that in my life. Hold on. I have a fire grenade, right? Yeah, I have a couple. This is definitely faster. Come on, dude. Yeah. Good. That was much better than last time. Skeptical in the beginning, but the trailers and the gameplay dropping convinced you, for sure. I haven't really watched much of it. The first gameplay trailer I watched, the movement looked ass. I was like, man, this looks like Assassin's Creed. But I heard that it got better. What's up, Southern Biscuit? You enjoy my speedruns? Thank you. You need all the pieces, yeah, unfortunately. Otherwise, you could just run to the end and skip the whole fight. Yeah, that's gonna be the best part about RE4 Remake is that like it literally came out 2 months, almost exactly, after Dead Space Remake. And Dead Space Remake was phenomenal. So like, I don't know, if anyone played Dead Space Remake and also played RE4 Remake, that measuring bar is like so much higher than it was like 6 months ago. RE4 Remake sucks. You expect the general public to put Capcom in EA standards category for the next decade? Yeah. Dude, if I were Capcom, I would not have remade RE4. Like, it's too much to lose, not enough to gain. Fuck it. We're not doing it. You're happy they're not cutting content? I'm bummed, dude. Cut this shit. Cut like half an island. All good, dude. Keeper generators. Cut the first part of island. Cut this part. Like. Cut all that shit. But if they did cut the island, they'd probably like replace it with like Nest 4 or something. Another underground lab, poggers. So you can skip that cutscene. I mean, kind of. I overshot it. Just use this door. Get back in bounds. Can't cut Mike? Who? I do agree, but I don't think RE4 remake was done from scratch. They experimented with 7, 8, 2 remake, and 3 remake to see how they could do RE4 best. Yeah, but I don't really think any of those were that good. I mean, I like 3 remake a lot, but most people didn't, so. Oh, I did it. Hell yeah. It's based. I did it without being able to see.
Too easy.
Yeah, I feel like they learned the wrong lesson from RE3 remake. It's like, no, it's not that we don't want you to cut stuff. It's just that we don't want you to cut stuff that we care about. And no one cares about islands, so just cut that shit, dude. Rip it all fast like a band-aid. I still stand by 3 remake is like the best RE game that's been made in a while. And that it's not technically cut content if it was never planned to be in the game in the first place. So. Okay, but like the story for every Resident Evil game ever has been complete shit. So if you mean purely the narrative, then like, okay, what's your point? Like, you think RE4 has a good story? From a narrative point, yeah, but RE4's story is fun, campy, and tongue-in-cheek. I agree. But it also basically doesn't exist. I don't know, like... Who's over here reading all the... Maybe I just play video games completely differently than everyone else that exists, which is possible. But like... You know... You out here reading every single note, getting all the deep lore. Like, wow, this is such a vast, complex narrative. Rev 2 has a legit good story? God, I fucking hope so, because that gameplay is terrible. I did, Dirge. I believe it. I don't know. I really disliked replaying Island when I was younger and whenever I played it casually. What's up, Ether? Never seen a 117 and I never fucking will. Later, Ashley. And she fucking drowns. R.I.P. Yeah, I died twice in Novi's 3. Yeah, Mini Mario gets that VIP. And everyone else loses it. XD. GG's. Thanks to the GG's, guys. Resident Evil lore and story in general is a meme or just one big elaborate shitpost. Yes. That's why Redditors love it because it's a big shit post. Yo, penises. Thanks for the GG. I'm a big fan. It's at 120 real time. Let's go.